versus the player up top. There's just no way. 4ZR will take the final game. The results are in. Congratulations to the first ever Fortnite World Champions, Aqua and Nyrox! The win and $3 million.
How do you feel, buddy?
I don't know what to say. This is crazy.
I don't know what happened. We just popped off.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Jonesies, Bonesies, and everyone in between, welcome back to the Fortnite World Cup Finals. Today will be the solos competition, and after 2 years of Fortnite action and so many months of qualifiers, we are here to crown our first ever World Champion solo. My name is Sundown, joined here by LTW, and it is going to be an incredible day.
That it is. Over 30 countries are represented here today in the World Cup Finals. And I mean, this entire weekend has been amazing. It has had some of the most amazing Fortnite action. And this is the best of the best Fortnite. So we're going to go ahead. We already did crown the World Champions duo in Nyrox and Aqua.
And it was very well deserved from there. Don't forget about the Creative Championship and the Pro, and then kicked it all off on Friday. We saw the Fish Fam take it away, and then of course, the cooler duo of Aqua and Nyrox, crediting the boot camp, all the practice put in. The first half of the games were won. The back three, Victory Royale, top 5 with 2 clutch eliminations coming out of Aqua to push them in to that top spot. And we'll be seeing Aqua here again today.
We'll see if he's going to be able to repeat some of the magic that he did yesterday, but he's not. They all competed over 5 weeks of qualifiers. They have already awarded $6 million over the course of those qualifiers, and 14 million players competed to try to qualify right now. Over 100 players.
They're all fighting for their share of the $6 million prize. Giving away $18 million between the creative and the duos competition yesterday, as well as the charity tournament, the pro-am, and they all spot first place walking away with prize money. Most of them think about the title. They want to be in the top spot. They want the clout. They want the recognition. They want to say, I am the ultimate victor.
So we're going to go ahead and join the players on the floor in the Art Draft Stadium. We're ready to go ahead with our first group of contestants. It is Luca, Bizzle, Commander, Vivid, Cease, Snow, Riverside, Maleo, and
qualified out of NA East, NA West, and Brazil during the first week. He rose to the occasion right away, cemented himself in there. He didn't have to worry about it. And right away, how could you not call out the Titans of Bizzle, Vivid, and Cease? Been around forever. And Cease, more importantly, we said he deserved more recognition. He times in the solos format being so close for duos, and he has, if not the possible highest mechanical ceiling and rifling skills out of any of these solo players.
And then, of course, we also see Slay down in the bottom middle there. He's been turning heads in the NA scene because he's been here boot camping for a couple of weeks, and he's made a number of clips in terms of his aim. He's one of the best mechanical players for aiming out of OCE. And at the end here, Benji Fishy, what more can you say about him? We'll go ahead and take a look what his life is like back at home.
Playing for his family, his mom, and trying to do everything he can to make an even bigger name for himself. But speaking of bigger names for himself, this next group has two top titles, starting off there with Tfue, and then following it up, Unknown Army, Niddle, Funk, Psalm, Clicks, Epic Whale, Parhu, Lasers, and Balla. What can we say about these players?
Yeah, a lot of huge names. Of course, we'll start with Tfue. The qualifying run he had in week number 3 was one of the most memorable moments out of the entire Fortnite World Cup Online Open. And what a story it was in front of 250,000 people on a stream, no delay, just slayed out and qualified.
Able to play very well in the LAN environment, has taken that title at TwitchCon. Let's not forget about somebody else who was there. We got Funk Bomb played yesterday on the stage and is looking to continue to roll it forward. Psalm as well, another player who is a big competitive veteran coming from a MOBA background, transitioning into Fortnite and showing his ability to break it down and push the meta farther. And then you have the two young warriors out of Clicks and Epic Whale, known for taking walls, taking names, and pressing forward, doing everything they can to stop their opponents.
Yeah, absolutely. Clicks, one of the players who has fully qualified for both solos and duos. And at the end, Kurtz out of Brazil. We're going to continue forward with him and go ahead and listen to some of the stuff we had preparing for ahead of the competition.
When I play Fortnite, I change my personality. I play very aggressive. Kurtz. I'm first in Brazil. My name in game is Kurtz.
Easy bro. I like that line most of all out of that entire package. That was amazing. We'll see if it is going to be easy bro today. We're going to continue forward, see who's on the floor. It is going to be Luki, Left Eye, Fleeter Boys, T-Chub, Core Gaming, Luki, Mementos, Banny, Takamura, Cat, and LOL Boom.
And another group loaded with talent. LOL Boom in particular, the young Irish lad, qualified in the same week as his duo Core Gaming. They didn't represent the duo competition. We got to interview both of them, and they're excited to be here, excited to represent not only for their countries, but also for their families. And then also looking up there, Left Eye and Demento have been around the scene for a very long time since the beginning, have that veteran experience, have been in so many of these very, very top-heavy lobbies. They are going to be comfortable.
Yeah, and I'm also looking at Banny, who was Fax Fox's duo in the previous Asian. He is one of the most aggressive players. Tons of high ground, tries to look for tons of eliminations on the high ground. So we'll see how the Asian region and how he performs there with his strategy to this stage.
But can't forget about Takamura out of Japan, and then Cat coming from OCN at 2K. Very aggressive. But we talked about LOL Boom, we talked about wanting to represent his family and what it means to him. Let's hear a little bit about that from him.
I'm originally from Philippines, but I live in Ireland, and I qualified for the solo Fortnite. Every week was really cool, and I expect myself to qualify for the solo. It's unbelievable. What I love about competitive Fortnite is the players around it. Everyone's so nice. Loads of people are really humble. I don't really feel any pressure on me. I just really focus on this moment and this tournament, and hopefully I do good and bring back home. The only ones that supported me.
Grateful to be in the position that he's striving towards. He was originally seen in the skirmishes, but now wants to perform.
Three first games, we had 38 points, so we're really confident. So we didn't change anything. A lot of unfortunate things happened, so we finished with 6 points in the last 3 games and got fourth. After being first for 5 games in a row, really want to win it, so it felt kind of bad, but still.
Understandable. I mean, at the end of the day, though, Fortnite, this is the biggest payouts, right? Like, we're seeing some amazing payouts here. 4th place is still very much a win, I would think, to a lot of people. Now, going into the solos tournaments today, obviously you've been performing very consistently over the course of the last year with Fortnite comps. You're faced up against a lot of incredibly talented players from regions all over the world, and there's a lot of different play styles here. What's your mentality going into some of these fights?
For solos, I'm going to play like I've been playing for the past year. I'm just going to be confident because I play basketball.
Well, we see this confidence. We're going to see it again today on Real Island. What do you have next for us?
Thank you so much, Jordan. And what's surprising to me there is Zay. I mean, it's not surprising at all, actually. He's a true competitor. He's won placed in 4th place yesterday, and he's very disappointed about that. You can see it on his face.
Definitely felt it wasn't good enough. He said, hey, we wanted it all. We wanted the top spot. With Zayt, we've seen it in the past. That means he's going forward. But now on to our next group, because these competitors are here to also challenge for the top spot. We have Leighton, Peter Pan, Lecce, Yarkos, Lucia, Mr. Savage, Snazy, Smeeth, Blaster, and Issa.
The beginning of this group that you mentioned, Lecce, one of the most amazing controller players I've ever seen out of Germany, and he was so methodical and so good at the end game. It was unbelievable. The tunneling skills and able to be so aware. I can't be more impressed by Lecce.
Yes, and even in the qualification round, he said, hey, I got the spot. He was almost the first controller qualifier to get in, missed it by 1 place, and that next week when he came back to back solo trap eliminations to just flex on the entirety of Europe. Also rounding out the group, something we saw yesterday was Lucia. He's going to have the time to be on the stage as well as Mr. Savage. They're there, but let's talk about the other controller player making his first trip over here. It is Ghost Issa, the original controller gang, and we had a chance to talk to him in the competition. Let's hear what he had to say.
So I qualified for solos in week 5. It's been 10 stressful weeks, a lot of ups and downs, but it's been pretty good. When I qualified, I was so happy. I had a rough 10 games. I think I played 5 games out and died like 4 times off spawn. So I was so happy when I qualified. I instantly called my mom and was like, hey, I qualified. I think it's last set. Even the air, everything is so much different. The traffic, but I love it. Meeting everyone has been the nicest part. My advice would be just
Group, he is on the floor with Jordan Fisher. What do you got?
Simi's reverse 2K, one of the most gifted mechanically in terms of his aim, his building sense, his speed, everything about his gameplay is one that I love and look up to personally, and I think for a lot of people here as well. Now, you've already told us that you're dropping pressure, which is where you dropped in your qualifying week, which is a very smart move, I think, in my opinion. Now, are you planning on keeping a strict rotation schedule? Are you going to be able to be flexible?
We're going to be able to flex more. I know Ninja and I duo spot is Lagoon, so that's my hometown, so we might drop there.
Very comfortable there. Matt up really quickly with some wood right there, those masks. Now, another thing that I love about you, Reverse, you're so vocal and so positive in social media, and a lot of people are supporting you and loving you very much behind you in this journey. How does it feel to have so much support from Fortnite fans and others that are watching your streams and so forth?
It feels amazing. This Fortnite game is definitely a mental game. If you lose your mind, you're going to lose the game, so a lot of sport helps.
Absolutely. Well, we love you, man. I'm excited to see you perform today. Bala, Sundown.
Thank you so much, Jordan. A lot of people from home rooting for Reverse 2K. He's made quite a fan base, and a lot of people supporting him. We're going to continue forward back in the stadium. We do have our next group Hood Arius. We also have our one of Duos champion from yesterday. It's Aqua. And then Martine, Roos, Robabs, Skylar, Kinstar, and Kinzel.
I mean, can't forget about Quexy and the X2 twins rounding out the group there, but all eyes are on Aqua, and deservedly so. Nyrox said yesterday, hey, we won because Aqua is a beast. Aqua in his interview said, we're just gonna win. And what did he say last night afterward? He's like, you know, might around, mess around, and win solos as well. He is about it, and he is that skilled. But another player who has that very similar attitude is Erox, somebody who is a controller player, swapped over from console to PC, and I had one fan particularly reach out. He's like, hey, I watch him all the time. He doesn't care about anyone else. Whoever is going, he is flying at them. He wants to be known as one of the most skilled players out there, and then you have to talk about Keemstar.
And at the bottom of that list there, we also have Quexy, who played yesterday in the duos competition. One of the actual fully qualified duos with his partner Letwick, who's playing as well. He's just amazing. His qualifying run actually was one of the most mechanically skilled things I've ever seen, but also what a struggle it was. He had so many setbacks in that week that he qualified that I almost thought that he wasn't going to make it. It was going to be one of the most heartbreaking things I've ever seen.
But he was able to clutch up in the end and get to the spot. You see plenty of French representation coming out there. Of course, Keemstar been around from the very beginning, able to be on the stage as well. Robob's up there, and then we have to talk about the X2 twins. Jordan representing down south, known originally as one of the first veterans out there. We're going to toss it to a quick little video to see kind of what they're all about and what they were thinking going into the competition.
I'm 20. Poland internationally. Actually, as opposed to it doesn't really sink in until you actually land here and you get here like, oh, I'm actually in New York. It is definitely a cool experience. I like to listen to music before I play and try and treat it as if I was at home just playing any other scrim. You've got to put work into it. Sometimes you might have to get a little bit lucky with like qualifying and stuff. Like that's a part of it, but you can create your own luck through grinding and just hard work. It's really cool meeting the people and like experiencing it with them and learning from each other. People that can keep their calm, they definitely come through.
Doing everything he can to push forward and be at the top. And now we're in the qualifiers who qualified in the final week. The week 9 ones, the last game qualifier. When everything was on the line, they made it here. It's Quesno, Cosmic, Aztec, Hornet, Creo, Legedian, Terrians, Evil Man, and Arcgram 1X.
The players out of Brazil who, you know, he was there every single week, just in the top 10, not quite reaching that final top 1 spot, which is how many spots are up per week for Brazil, but he finally did it. He finally beat.
Yes, the Argentinian is all about it. We have to talk about Aspect. Him and Anna were the original favorites going into the qualifier, kind of slid off the pace a little bit, had to swap up their drop spot. In the final week, he rocketed up in the lead with 60 points, but the issue was he finished his games early. Everyone else had an extra half hour. He had to sit there watching the leaderboard for an hour, but when all was said and done, he got the final spot. He'll be playing on that stage, and he'll be looking to take everyone's walls.
That 17 elimination game to qualify was definitely memorable from Aspect, but Arcram 1X also had a memorable performance yesterday in the duo finals. We're going to go ahead and catch up with him on the floor.
Dominant performance from Arcram for sure. Standing next to me here, another one of the most talented. I mean, I say this over and over again. It's because I'm surrounded by the best Fortnite players literally in the entire world. Definitely one of them here, repping the NA West. Over there, a lot of psycho players. Now, Arkham, you qualified for the World Cup. Different. How have you prepared in comparison to yesterday, claiming that 5th spot? Preparing for solos today is very different. How would you strategize?
I try to prepare my mentality a lot better than yesterday. It's going to be like going into today. Otherwise, because yesterday was like my first time playing in LAN. So I know I have to do what I'm going to do.
Exposure is everything, right? I mean, that can really help you dominate in that way. Now, again, repping NA West out there in LA for me. Listen. Your qualification both in duos and solos are the only person from NA West that was able to do that. What do you have to say to the rest of the West?
I mean, like, if you guys get a brain on the West Coast, I mean, like, it'll be a lot easier, you know. But otherwise, yeah, that's all you gotta do.
We gotta get a brain. Okay, I'm gonna come to Arkham School. Back to you guys on Unreal Island.
Well, I might also go to Arkham School. That was definitely interesting.
I would say Galaxy Brain there from Arkham. You know, just a kid brain going on there looking to represent. But now the final group of competitors, it will be Sosman, Moffat, and Dretta, Crew, Light, Mongrel, MQ, Teak, Blacks, and Skite.
I like the lab there for Blacks. Incredible. Remember, these are the guys who qualified in the final week. And I do have to point out, and Greta was one of the players who did so. What an amazing performance it was. One of the few players who was streaming his final week, and he did it in an amazing fashion.
Winning 3 out of his first 5 games. He actually took a moment after that on the stream, kind of, you can see him deep breath in, deep breath out, and kind of know he had it. He kept pushing forward. We got to see Crew yesterday, had some highlight reel plays, but wasn't quite able to push into the top 10. Going to want to do that today, but follow. You know on this list what I want to talk about right now, right?
Yes, I do.
Let's hear it. What do you got for Mr. Mongrel himself?
Mongrel. What more? I mean, there's literally so much. I can talk about this guy forever. One of the most mechanically skilled players I have ever seen. So fast with his decisions, you really can't keep up. Sometimes I even have to watch it in slow motion because it's just so ridiculously fast.
And you could see his reactions on the camera, how much he cares, how much he's invested, how much he wants to be the best of the best, just as does Skite, the player from the stream, overcoming tendonitis in his wrist, qualifying through. We're going to throw it down to the floor with Jordan and a translator to catch up and hear what Skite has to say. Jordan, take it away.
Standing next to Skite here, dealing with tendonitis is a very, very big thing, especially ahead of a competition of this caliber. How have you prepared physically going into today?
Avec un concours de cette nature, il y a beaucoup évidemment d'ambition et de comment est-ce que vous gérez un peu la situation?
Je m'entraîne et j'essaie de pas stresser et je reste concentré en jouant.
I try not to be too stressed out, and I just, think about the game.
Understood, as you should. Now, you have a lot of LAN experience and a lot of success in online tournaments as well. Your preparation against a bunch of the best players in the world, regions all over the world. How are you strategizing for solos today?
Tu es un des meilleurs joueurs du monde, tu as beaucoup d'expérience, etc. Mais en même temps, ça c'est une compétition nouvelle. Comment est-ce que tu t'es organisé pour la stratégie de cette Coupe du Monde?
J'essaie juste de jouer, de ne pas stresser et j'essaie de m'adapter à la méthode.
I try not to stress out, I try to sleep well, eat well, and I try to think how to do it.
Lovely.
Originally known for his win crowd performance where he was top qualifier, top the semifinal, and then top the final. Now he's here competing on the main stage, which is set for everyone who is here. But all of you guys at home, make sure you're using
Fortnite.